News and programming is sponsored by Desert View Hospital, providing emergency medical care around the clock at 360 South Lola Lane. Learn more at desertviewhospital.com. Physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, the board puts a pay raise on hold.
And VEA's CEO is holding several meet and greets. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell and Eunette Gentry. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
A local judge speaks to the board about a pay increase. It's Tuesday, December 4th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Eunette Gentry.
The Nye County Board of Commissioners looked into increasing the pay for local judges.
The BOCC report is sponsored by Jim Marsh Automotive of Las Vegas, Kia, Chrysler, Jeep, and Body Shop.
County Commissioners had an item on their agenda at their most recent meeting regarding a salary adjustment for the Nye County Justices of the Peace that is equal to 3.3% for fiscal year 2018 to 2019, which would increase their salary from $78,293 to $80,642. This is a result of a discussion at the board in an August of 2007 meeting in which members of the board indicated that they would consider a salary adjustment consistent with the percentage adjustments provided in Senate Bill 516.
As the item is proposed, it has been budgeted. The fiscal impact it can be absorbed into the budget that's already assigned to the departments.
Thank you. I make a motion to approve.
I'd second.
I have a motion and a second to approve. Further discussion? Public comment. George,
Yes.
go ahead. Yes.
Hi, Kent Jasperson here. I am one of the Justices of the Peace here in Pahrump, and Lisa Shamley, who was just recently elected, is here with me as well. And I guess I'm kind of looking for some guidance from the Commission at this time. I'm not opposed to the increase as it's agendized, but I did bring some materials to County Manager Mr. Sutton regarding the severe discrepancy between the activities in the courts throughout the county. And I was wondering if you wanted to talk about a difference in the amount of pay raise that's going to be assigned per the justice courts, or if you wanted me to bring that back on a separate agenda item. We're looking at, for the last 3 years, I have reports from the Nevada Judiciary on the caseloads that have been handled throughout the different courts. And Tonopah and Beatty generally somewhere in their area of 150, 175, 200 cases versus 2,000 or 2,200 cases in Pahrump. So that's why I was wanting to know if you wanted to address that now and possibly take that into consideration when doing the pay increases that we're discussing, or if you wanted to bring that back as a separate item and talk about that later.
I think we should bring it back.
Okay, so you want me to do a separate agenda item and bring it back and discuss that later at that time?
Yeah, we can get further back up that way.
Okay, we can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Further discussion, public comment? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Opposed say nay. Unanimous, I guess.
Yeah.
Valley Electric Association Chief Executive Officer Angela Evans will visit communities in VEA's territory to speak with members about questions they have about the cooperative. Evans plans to travel throughout the district starting this first week of December in what's being billed as a meet and greet with Valley's CEO. The following is the schedule, all of which times will begin at 4 p.m. Wednesday, December 5th, Districts 1 and 6 right here in Pahrump at Valley Conference Center on Highway 372. Monday, December 10th, District 5 at the Sandy Valley Senior Center. Tuesday, December 11th, District 2 at the Amargosa Valley Community Center. Wednesday, December 12th, District 3 at the Beatty Community Center. And Friday, December 14th, District 4 will meet in Fish Lake Valley at the Dyer Community Center.
Well, News 46 will return right after this break.
News 46 is brought to you by William H. Jackson Injury Attorneys. Injured? Get Bill and Robin, your local injury attorneys.
Welcome back. Well, the Capitol Rotunda was open today to all to pay respects to the 41st President of the United States, who passed away over the weekend at the age of 94. George H.W. Bush was in the White House from 1989 till 1993. He was married to his wife Barbara for 73 years. She died about 8 months ago at the age of 92. Some say that Bush died with a broken heart, longing for his soulmate. The federal government has declared Wednesday, December 5th, a federal holiday as the nation mourns the death of the former president, meaning that all federal workers will be excused from work, and agencies like the post office, the U.S. stock market, Social Security offices, and passport agencies will be closed, and a state funeral is scheduled to be held.
And rest in peace. Well, Gary Crooker designs and builds custom-made guitars. Crooker's line is named after someone very near and dear to his heart.
Well, they're guitars that I build from scratch. The company's named after my father, Albert Ernest Crooker, so it's the same initial. When you look at the guitars, it says AEC on there, so they're actually his initials. I have several guitars that toured all over the world, and I still, to this day, don't know how that happened. Names associated with big bands like Heart. That guitar toured for 4 years, and I was very surprised to see the condition it was in when I got it back. I expected it to be full of road rash and all this, but It was perfect condition, you know. And then there's a guy named Monty Byram. He came out with a band called Big House, and they toured all over the country. And he plays my guitars to this day. I repair guitars as well, and then I find these old guitars that have been beat up and don't play good anymore, and I turn them into a really nice playing guitar. I got to the point now where if I'm building a guitar for a guy, I ask him what kind of music he plays, and then they pretty much leave it in my hands. I experiment a lot, you know. There's a certain bridge that I like to use a lot. Woods, I tend to experiment a lot. I change around a lot with woods. The rest of your guitars, they're going to be for sale, of course. Yeah. I do have a website. It's called albertecustomguitars.com, and then I have an email. It's guitarmaker56@gmail.com.
All right, let's go to Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, General Motors CEO Mary Barra is expected on Capitol Hill this week. The Democrat and Republican senators from Ohio are calling a meeting. The upcoming discussion follows GM's plans to cut jobs and close plants, including in Lordstown, Ohio. The oil market could become more volatile. Qatar is leaving OPEC at the beginning of the year. Oil analysts say it will have a huge impact on the output of oil coming from the Middle East. Marriott is facing a class action lawsuit following that massive cyber breach. The hackers stole data from an estimated 500 million guests. Marriott tells reporters it was alerted September 8th about an attempt to access the Starwood database and brought in security experts. Abercrombie & Fitch investors are taking some money off the table. That stock tumbled on Monday. Abercrombie recently reported a turnaround in its business and is forecasting that online sales will surpass $1 billion this year.
And stay tuned to News 46. It's that time of year to give, and we'll tell you about a special toy drive for kids in need when we return.
You're watching KPVM News 46. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. Well, there's a holiday toy drive happening right now, and toys are urgently needed for our area children.
So we partnered with the Sheriff's Office, which we've done for a couple of years, and we're doing a toy drive from now until December 15th. You can drop toys off at the Sheriff's Office, and then we'll be down at Walmart on the 15th doing the drive there.
So are you going to do what you did before, which is drop off toys in one area and then a little bit later the kids can pick up toys on the other side?
Exactly how we're going to implement it, we haven't finalized yet. We may do the shop with a cop type thing. We may do where they can give us their names and we'll show up at their homes to deliver them. We haven't really finalized that. We were going to talk a little bit to Santa today and see if we can do something with him for the delivery aspect of it.
I know that there's some popular toys, and teens seem to be hard to purchase for.
They are very hard to purchase for. We always tell people that, you know, when you're getting gifts, a gift is a gift and it makes you happy really no matter what it is. So we try not to give you specifics, but obviously the toys and the gifts and the items that are in the stores are the items that are popular right now. And so really just about anything that they donate, we'll find a home for it that someone can use it and be happy with.
You take monetary donations?
We do, yes. They can make donations to PDOP. They can drop them off at the Sheriff's Office, and then we'll probably be doing the shop with a cop with those funds where they can actually go and shop and kind of pick out their own toys.
Are gift cards a good idea?
Yeah, gift cards are great if you don't know what to get, because then they can kind of pick their own thing and get what they suit. So it's really up to what people feel like donating.
Tell me about the event once again there at Walmart that you will be doing. Do you have a time for that?
Yep, it'll be December 15th from 10 o'clock in the morning till 1 in the afternoon. And we'll be down there collecting toys actually at Walmart, and then those will be added to the toys that we've collected all this month.
All right. And then so right now you can just go pick up some toys, donate to PDOP. For more information on Perump Disability Outreach Program,
they can go to our website at www.pdop.info, or they can call us 702-516-0847.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
And the Nye County Sheriff's Office has also joined with Pahrump Disability Outreach Program to hold a food drive during this holiday season. So you can drop off any non-perishable food items at the Nye County Sheriff's Office or at any substation in your area. For more information, call 775-751-7000.
There's a grand reopening Christmas celebration scheduled for the Beatty Senior Center on Friday, December 14th for the public to attend. A ham lunch will be served from 11:30 until 12:30. Suggested donation for those 60 and older is $3. Cost for those 59 and younger, $6. And you can also wear your favorite ugly sweater, and there's a raffle for prizes.
All right, and the Lions Club kicked off their Letters to Santa campaign with Breakfast with Santa held Saturday at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
Today we have Letters to Santa kickoff with Breakfast with Santa at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza until 10 a.m. We're feeding the children pancakes and sausage and milk and juice for free, and collecting their letters to Santa after they visit Santa. The people at the post office have been really very generous with us, and no matter how they receive them, with or without postage, and postage is not necessary. So moms and dads, save your money. We get them addressed in many different ways, and they all reach us. So obviously we need to know who you are. And please tell us whether you're a boy or a girl. Sometimes with names it's hard to distinguish whether it's a boy or a girl. We'd like to know your age and your wish list, certainly. Give us your address, because Santa needs to know where to deliver the letters, and that's pretty important. And if mom or dad doesn't mind, and you can put down a phone number just in case we have any questions and we need to reach mom or dad, that would be great. We've raised funds over the years that we used specifically for this project. So yes, we're always happy to receive donations to keep this program going. We're on our 17th year, so it's been just wonderful. We look forward to this every year. A lot of hard work, but a lot of fun and shopping and trying to match the kids with a gift, and it's just a real joy for us. We have a lot of our Lions members here today working hard. And this year, for the first time, we're also doing one in Beatty, because a couple of our members actually live in Beatty. And so they've been doing this breakfast this morning up there at the firehouse. So we're hoping, we haven't gotten a hold of them yet because I think they're too busy. So we're hoping that they did as well up there. You can give us a call at 727-9016, or you can drop us a line in the mail to Post Office Box 133, 89041.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Deanna. Merry Christmas, everybody.
News 46 Weather Cam is brought to you by Glenn Lerner Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
right, it's time to take a look outside at our current conditions through our Glenn Lerner weather cam. While the sun hasn't completely set yet, it is twilight and it is beautiful as the lights of Pahrump twinkle and the temperatures are dropping. So we're going to take a closer look at your forecast when we return.
You're watching KPVM News 46. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
All right, today's highs here in Pahrump, 54 degrees, as well as Amargosa. Death Valley, 65, Beatty, 51, Goldfield, 38, Tonopah, 36, Fallon, 47 degrees, and Fernley, 35. Your overnight lows here in Pahrump and Amargosa, the same, 36 degrees. Death Valley, 45, Beatty, 32. Goldfield, very chilly, 22. And Tonopah, even more so at 20 degrees. Fallon, 23. And Fernley, 26 degrees. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low of 36. Your average temp, 33. Sunset at 4:28 p.m. Winds out of the east-southeast at 6 miles per hour with gusts up to 8. Humidity, 35%. Tomorrow, cloudy with a high of 54, your low of 38. UV index is at 2. Sunrise, 6:40 in the morning. Winds out of the south-southeast at 6 miles per hour with gusts up to 8. And humidity, a very high 57%. Your 7-day forecast shows a chance of rain on Thursday with clouds in the sky through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, just a few clouds in the sky there. And Monday and Tuesday, about the same. Wednesday, your high 54 of low of 38. Thursday coming down to 49.38, Friday 57.35, just a hair up on Saturday to 58.34, and even more daytime highs there at 59 with your low of 37 for Sunday. Monday 58.36, and Tuesday 54 and your low of 34.
Chilly.
I know, huh?
Yes, yes.
Well, it's not as chilly as it is up north there, huh?
That's true. That's true.
And they're getting some snow up there, so that's kind
right.
of nice. Well, that wraps up this edition of News 46. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Eunette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and Ace Country Radio, thanks so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you again tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.